so much a pleasure to be here with you again. And I'm Sarah Arensi. I'm a spiritual artist and ecstatic art inspire. This is my definition of what I do. And basically, I work with artistic expression, creative flow to unlock the full potential of the people and their creative space, because I think that all of us, we are all creative, very high creative beings, and sometimes we are so full of limiting thoughts that are telling us that we are not creative, or we are not artists, or we are not able to be manifester or whatever. And I go there to unlock the blocks that are ready to go, to free completely our creative energy and our soul, and to become the best version of ourselves, to really be able to be present in this dimension with all our gifts, because we have so many gifts in our life. And I do it using art, using creative and sexual energy to really learn how to serve the way of higher frequency and to be present in this dimension, to put together the two realities that we are, because we are gifted with so many untangible things in our soul and in our energy field that we need to learn how to use it into our daily life. And yeah, so with me, you can learn how to do it.
All right, definitely. By the time we finish with today's show, Sarah is going to show us how to connect with her in case maybe you want to find out more about her. And now you make mention of two things, both spiritual and sexual energy. So can you go a little bit deeper just now before we move to what you want to do?
Yeah, I think that sexual energy is the most powerful energy that we have, because we come here in these dimensions through sexual energy. And sexual energy is that raw power, that raw energy of life. It's actually life force that we are. And especially in these times, we are learning more and more how to use it, not being conditioned by all the projections that we put on this sexual field that most of the time awakens in us so many conditionings and limitation and way of thinking, and that are not important for us at this time. We need to really go back and to meet our sexual energy, that is our source of creativity, basically. And when we do this, we can learn how to use it also to create the life that we dream of, how to create our daily life. So actually, there are so many levels of sexual energy, and we can use it in so many different fields, not only in the sexual intimacy with ourselves or with a partner, but we can learn how to use that density and that sparkling to transform it, transmute it, to heal our wounds, to open up our heart, and to stay here present and fully awake with all our senses to create amazing things in this world. And sexual energy is completely, totally connected to the spirit, because if we think to shamanic teachings, for shamans, spirit and sexual energy are completely merged together, are almost the same thing, because we are talking about that energy, that explosion that creates life. And in that explosion, there is a mystery, the great mystery of everything. And what we will do today during the meditation will be also going back to feel that aspect of ourselves, and to feel comfortable in it, to learn how to move the energy through all our chakras, and to stay there, to feel what is going on, what is happening. And in this process, we will go down deep into a state of expansion, full expansion and deep relaxation. And that is the first step to then learn how to use it in different ways.
All right, that is very important. Now, before we get into the practice that you are going to guide us through, the people that are watching us now probably would like to know if there are some preparation on their part. Of course, everything is going to be done here just now, so we are just going to follow you. Are there some preparation, or do they just follow you along doing what you are doing, or do they need to do anything before they do what you do?
What I can suggest is to find a very good place that you feel as your safe space. It doesn't need to be something so special, but the important things is you are in a space that is safe, that is silent, where you cannot be disturbed. And for the rest, if you have a chair or if you have a carpet, whatever you feel that is right for you. And then the most important thing, to be open and receptive, to be teachable. Just follow my voice, because I will guide you. It will be very easy and in the flow. And another thing that I recommend, anything that is happening during the meditation, just stay present to what is happening. Really let it flow into yourself. And in this way, being open to what is going on is the best way to let it go in a very smooth and light way.
All right, we're all here, Sarah. So take us along in the journey.
Okay, so here we go. And just close your eyes, first of all, and find a comfortable position. If you want to be seated, just pay attention that your back is fully straight, not rigid at all, but straight. And your bottom is well connected to the chair. Your feet wide open that are touching Mother Earth. And your head ready to receive everything. There is a place in the middle of our head up that is fully connected with the energy of Great Spirit, and there is a continuation of our vertebrae. So if we connect with that spot in up on our head in the center, we can easily feel that there is a movement there, that is a crown chakra that is ready to open up whenever we need, and is fully connected to the energy of Great Spirit. So pay attention to that. And while you pay attention to this connection, you go down along all your back, through your vertebrae, until you reach the point that is between your genitals and your anus. That is the perineum. And this point is the same, is the first chakra that can allow us to be connected with Mother Earth. That is one of the most important things that we can do, because if we are well rooted on the ground with Mother Earth, we can really fly high with Great Spirit. And so pay attention to that. And you can do the same thing, even if you're choosing to lay down on your carpet, you will feel more that all your body is sustained by Mother Earth, because where you are laying on Mother Earth, so you can trust that she is there to sustain you. And while you are noticing what is happening in yourself at this moment, you connect with your breathing. Just connect and observe your breathing, the air that is coming in. And then there is usually a little pause before the air goes out again. And then there is another little pause. Just stay there and stay present and observe what is happening. And observe your belly that moves up and down, your chest. And you will notice that your breath becomes deeper and deeper. And in this place, you can relax. And expand. Don't force anything. Just stay there, present. In this space, you can hear the sound of silence that quite filled. It is the sound of the universe. And in breathing, you can relax more and more. And now can start to see or feel or perceive a white and gold light that is above your head. And this light is coming from Great Spirit. Is coming from Father Universe. And you see and feel this light coming down and entering in your head. The purpose of this light is to shower all your thoughts, worries, tensions that are present in your brain, to reset and expand a new vision to connect us to the great consciousness, to the divine mind, where everything is pure light. And you feel this light that is really washing all our brain, our third eye, our muscles in our face, the back of our head. The eyes are relaxing. And you will see that this white and gold light is washing deeply our way of seeing reality. And this light goes down even more in our mouth, in our throat. And we can relax our jaw, open up our mind, and feel our nostrils that are relaxing. And our breath becomes more and more soft and open. And this white light is now in our throat, in our neck, and he's there to open up all the words that we were not able to talk, to speak. And now they can free themselves through the light. And then we can go down, feeling the light that is expanding in our chest, entering and healing and clearing all the emotions that are there, blocked in our heart. And we breathe. And in each breath, the chest expands, the heart opens up. Our shoulders relax. Our arms relax. Our hands relax. And we breathe. And if we feel that there is something there that is coming up, that creates and moves some emotions, we let it go. And if there is any emotion that is coming up, we leave it, we let it go. And this light is healing deepest wounds in our soul. And it's going down a little bit more. Is moving through the solar plexus, our third chakra, that is where we have our diaphragm. Is the higher part of our belly, where we have our liver, the pancreas, and is clearing anything that is there present in that space And we can relax and trust the process, surrender to the process of clearing and relaxation of our energy fields. The light is entering in all your inner organs, the most hidden parts of our physical body, to reset the energy, to nourish the system, to heal and transform. And we go down in our second chakra, that is where we have our navel. When we have our genitals, the shamans call this area the womb, where we have our wisdom. The womb is the place where the creative source of life is generated, where we can activate our sexual power, our life force. And stay there, feeling how this white and gold light is clearing and expanding our womb. And then we go back a little bit more down in our hips, our legs and feet. And we feel the energy of this white gold light that is entering and flowing and passing through the legs, relaxing all our muscles, and from our feet goes down into the center of Mother Earth. And we follow this light going down until we reach the nucleus of Mother Earth. And in that nucleus, we find our place. We are at home. We find nourishment. We stay there to nourish and to rest for a while. And while we are here, we absorb completely, fully the energy that Mother Earth is giving to us. The life force energy of Mother Earth is coming to nourish all our being. Stay there and receive this energy. If you feel that in your body is activating this life force in this expanded field. Can feel like sparkling of light into your legs or belly or heart or head. That is the raw power that we are made of. And now we take with us the energy of the nucleus of Mother Earth, and we go back into our physical bodies, going back through the light, the white gold light that is leading us back into our bodies. And we enter from our feet and we go up into our legs. And this energy is activating our body field, our energy field, our soul field, our spiritual connection to Great Spirit. Entering in our body, you can feel maybe the pleasure of this energy that is activating in yourself. Just let it go, live it, and enjoy the process of this expansion. We are going back through our legs, and now we are in our womb, and the energy is moving through the first to the second chakra, and is moving up through the third chakra, and in our heart, the fourth, and in our throat, the fifth, in our head, in our front head, the third chakra, the sixth chakra, and then up to the crown above our head, and moving out into Great Spirit and the universe. And we are melting the space with the universe. No limits anymore. Complete merging of Great Spirit with Mother Earth. And we are there, fully aligned, fully open, dissolving into space. And stay there for a while. And when you feel, you start going back from your head down through all your spine until you arrive in the center of our womb. And we concentrate this great energy in a diamond in the center of our belly, few centimeters below our navel. Just imagine, visualize, feel, perceive the energy that is condensing in this area, in the diamond. And this diamond is our center, is our source of energy. We can go back there to activate this energy whenever we need and whenever we want. As balanced human beings. And then slowly you can come back in this dimension. Just you can start moving your fingers in your hands, in your feet, so that the energy is coming here back with us. And you can slowly open your eyes.
That was a long journey and a very deep one indeed. Thank you so much for the sharing. All right,
Thank
now, do you anyway? I'm not going to make you talk so much because I want the energy to remain with the people. But of course, there are a few things that I would like to ask you for clarifications. Like
Yeah.
when you referred to uh, the golden light, the white light and golden light, something like that. Now, can you expatiate a little bit about that?
There is the highest dimensions are pure light. So the gold is connected with the divine, the refined energy. When you opens up to the essence of spirit, is a pure spirit. And the white is the symbol of full clarity, full illumination. So what we do when we bring in our system light is to function, basically. One is to expand all our bodies so that we can go directly in deep connection with that sense of unity. And at the same time, the light brings up the shadow, so we can use the light to heal our shadow. So if it happened that some of you are experiencing painful emotions or body pain or too many usual way of thinking, neurotic thinking, that is the effect of the light that is showing how our ordinary self deals with unusual things. But this means that part of us is ready to go to give space to our true essence even more. So our true soul, our true self can embody completely into our system. That is the function of the light.
And I would like to ask relate to the process. You know, it appeared as if there was a stage you need to touch in each of the process. So because of course maybe for me to be able to understand that, yeah, we have to do it 2 or 3 times because it appeared to me that there is an order, that is a kind of a way you move from one step to the other, both in the beginning and also in the ending part of it. Is it like structure like this, or is it a kind of a random process?
Let's say there is like a little structure that I follow, but then something is complete. It's like the most of it is channeled, and it's like I'm doing and working on something that probably when I do it, it's needed. It's something that is with me for so many years, and now I'm getting used more and more. But at the beginning was like, okay, oh my god, I wanted to do this, be so precise with this, but then I was going into another direction that maybe was even more wow. So it's like combining the two aspects, and because doing things following a precise, a detailed structure sometimes doesn't give the opportunity to really expand completely. What I do usually is really touching, um, going and touch our heart field, that is the one that needs more healing in our times, to overcome so many difficulties that we are going through as human beings with our personal story, but also as a collective. So this art opening is so much needed in this time. And then this heart opening, because our heart is the center of our through self. And if we reconnect our heart with our higher purpose, with what we really are, we can really change completely ourselves and our lives and our way to perceive the sense of our life in this time. Really, we can find who we really are and what we really need to do in this time. And yeah, that is something that is fundamental when I work. I start always from that aspect.
All right. This is the last question I'll ask you. Then we can conclude with the message that you would like to leave with the people, with your courses and all that. What is really the advantage? Because you are a teacher in this area, so you basically know why people should participate in things like this. So, what would you say is the advantage of meditation, or the type that you have just make them go through?
I think that the more important thing is that through a word like this, we shift completely our perception of life. So we go out from a field that is so dense with fear, judgment, blocks, resentment, limitations. And we move out from this space that doesn't allow us to grow and to evolve. We move up and we start to explore life from a completely different perspective. Is like starting a painting from a completely different angle, and we can see our life, what happened to us, not anymore from the victims or the dictator point of view, because we have so many rules, that we are many masks that we put on in our daily life, that the most of the time we are like prisoners of this mask, but we are not that mask, and we are so identified with this that we cannot really find a solution for many of our problems. So if we step out from this identification with pain, with sorrow, with war, with separation, we can enter in a space of unity and co-creation, where we can learn how to really evolve from our deepest desires. At least we can start to know ourselves, to love ourselves, and from that space we can begin to think in a different way. And then, yeah, I think that this is the most important thing, that this work give to humanity, staying in touch with the virtuous part of ourself, and connected with something that doesn't depends only from us. It's not true, because we are part of such a bigger design, and it's normal to go into that direction, to really discover who we really are, why we are here.
Yeah, while we are here, that is really an argument that we will need to tackle, and of course, is going to require a lot of time to deal with it, and of course, we spend all our life try to respond to that question.
Yeah.
It's an argument that, of course, a lot of people try to respond to for all across our history. Anyway,
Yeah.
we are not going to go that whole today. So tell me, Sarah, for people that want to connect with you, because I understand that you have some classes, how can they find you? What do you offer?
Yeah. Hi. For the one that can work, that wants to work with me, I offer many different options. I have a free program that people can go and download and learn from it. That is the Orgastic Artist, and that is the first step. So we can go there and learn how to use our sexual energy to create our life, basically. Then I have an online workshop that I do 3 times a year, and is called Free the Artist Within. That is for anyone that wants to work with the creative energy to discover some artistic aspect of their life and their soul, that wants to really work with creative energy. And then I do one-to-one section with me. So these are sessions that I do online with people, single people that needs to work on some particular issues, and there are different packages, so we can choose together what is the best option for them. And then there is a program that is called creative visualization, but this is only in Italian for the moment, and they can download it from my website, and is made from different meditation, very simple meditation, only a few minutes per day, and is like a process from the deep relaxation to the great creativity. And my website there is everything. If in the menu there is a visitor that is programs, it's very easy. You go there and you choose.
All right. Thank you very much, Sarah. We really appreciate the time that you spend with us this Sunday morning. We
Thank
appreciate we appreciate it a lot, and it's an honor to talk with you. So I want to thank you again for coming around. Okay,
I thank you.
and you too.
Thank
So
you.
you're welcome. So enjoy the best of the day.